Have you ever played a game where you didn't shoot a single bullet, got killed by another player, and then ended up losing all your expensive bullets in your rig? Well, in my video, I hope to save you some rubles with my 200 IQ strategy. You'll be able to save a lot of expensive bullets for your future raids. When Tarkov players find good ammo during the raid and comes out with it, they usually load all the 30 rounds into the magazine. However, playing like that can quickly drain your expensive rounds. And so let me ask you this question. So do you actually shoot all the 30 rounds in one mag before reloading? I don't think so. Most people reload after a couple of shots and prefer to have full magazine ready for the next encounter. Understanding this concept, here's what we can do to save more of our expensive rounds in Tarkov. Put half of the magazine with crappy ammo at the bottom and then place the good ammo on top. This way your first rounds will be efficient and the bottom half will serve as filler for emergencies when you need to spray down the enemy. I love using the AK in this game, so let me give you some examples of how I run my raids to save good bullet rounds and also save your money. And this can also help your time gearing up. So what are we waiting for? Let's get this started. So this is my main account and we're going to use RPK, for example, in this scenario. So we're going to use 6L23 right here. And so now what we're going to do is looking at our bullets. And so far what I found during the raid, I found some of PPBS, BP rounds, BTs, and BS, BPs. They're all good ones basically. So if you guys tap someone's on the head, they're basically dead, even they have airframe, for example. And we have decent ones, which is PP and PS in the middle. And then lastly, we have the, the crappy bullets that we can always buy from Prepper, which is FMJ. And so my level is about 28 and my Prepper level is in level 2. And so if you guys are in level 2, my recommendation for ammo would be FMJ, so use that. I think that's really good bullet for the crappy ammos. After that, you guys can actually also get BT rounds right here by just trading in to Shankas. And so I have 4 of those already, so I'm gonna deal with him with the Prepper and then just get 2 of those. And so that's how we can get always 60 rounds of BTs like that from Prepper, and then use this whenever we can in our raid. And so now we have a 30 round of mags, and so what we're going to do now is we can also actually set up a preset. So for example, let's do a preset. So we're gonna do right here, load from preset right here, and then click create new preset. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find the FMJ, which is our crappy ammo, and then we're gonna put maybe about 15 to 20. So let's, for example, put 15 right here. And then after that, on the top, we're gonna put the good bullets, which is the BTs, BS, BPs, PBBS, and so on, right? And so, for example, let's do BS for now, and then we're gonna put 15. So make sure the bottom one is the crappy one and then the top one is the good one. For example, this is the right way of doing it. So if FMJ is on top, then you're gonna shoot FMJ and then you're gonna shoot BS at the end. So don't do that. Make sure the BS, the good bullets, is on top side, for example. All right. And then after that, what you guys need to do is just type, your name for it. For example, like BS, BS, BS for me, and then I saved it. And then now we have a preset of BS, BS, BS that I made right here. So what we're gonna do is test it now. So load from preset, right? And then we're gonna type or click the BS, BS, BS. And so ammo not found, so it needs to be in the stash. So give me a second. Make sure this is right here. And then now let's try it again. And then boom. Now if you look at the top, it's yellow, right? So that's how we know that BS were on the top, and then the FMJs are on the bottom now, right? And if you pull it out, then right there, right, 15 BS, 15 FMJ. And so that's how you guys can put a preset. And so now what we can do next is, let's say that we're out of BS rounds, right? Now we need to make the BT rounds, right? BP rounds, PPBS, and stuff like that, right? So this is all the presets that I made. So whenever I'm out of BT, then now I can use BPs. And then when I'm out of BPs, then now I can move on to the next one and so on, right? So I actually didn't have a BS there, and so that's why I just made a BS right there now. And so now I have it and I'm good to go. And so now this is what I can do, right? So I can put this all in my stash now. I don't really care. And then whenever I have max for AK like this, now we can fill it up. So now I wanted to put BTs on top of it, BPs on this one, or PPBS on that one, and then we can start as PPBS on the raid. So that way, if you do something with the PMC fight, now you're ready to go and just tap them on their face, then they're basically dead, for example. So there is no right or wrong of doing this, right? Like You guys can put how much you want to put. 15 is usually, you know, the recommendation just in case, but for me, I think 5 is just good enough for me, depending, you know, how good your aim is to tap on their face. And so that's it. And so for example, if you guys bought PP in market, right, it's about like 800 rubles. And so if you do our math, let me pull out a calculator. So 800 times, we're gonna buy 30 megs, and then that's gonna be 24k. And then let's say that we need 4 megs of those times 4, that's 96k, which is 100k. So every round when we bring 4 megs like this in every raid, you guys are wasting 100k. And if you guys just happen to die and getting head tap on the face, now you just lost 100k just like that, right? But with my strategy, now you guys can at least save some little bullets for next rounds and next rounds as well, just in case you just ever get head tap in the face without even having seeing them on the raid. And then when I'm out of all these good bullets for my AK, now don't worry, I have all the other good bullets ready up, right? BP rounds for this. I have BTs, APSX, M61s, AP63s for my SMGs, and so on, right? Or PvP. So I can use all this strategy and then use other bullets as well until it is all gone. And that's how I play Tarkov to, you know, save my bullets and using my 200 IQ in this game. And so let's have a scenario. We did use the PPBS, and then let's say that we use 5 shots, right? I mean, we have only 25 bullets in there, and then we did reload and then install this one instead. Boom, like that. And then where did the other one go? Right here. So now it's 25 on this one during the game. And so what you guys want to do now is bringing some good ammos during the raid as well. And so for example, we can bring like a BP rounds or BTs or anything, whatever. But for here, for example, I can bring PPBS, right, of 60 rounds. And now during the game, I can actually put this back up there. So it's out of 30 out of 30. So that's how I know my first shot is ready to go again. You know, just whenever the time comes, and yeah, and then just boom, voila, just like that. And now my 30 rounders or basically means, you know, my first shots are good to go. And so that's what you guys want to do in your raid as well. So hopefully this strategy will help you guys in your future, and make sure you guys actually put the crappy ones first. If you're doing it separately, put the crappy one first, right? Now it's silver, and then putting the BP rounds, for example, on the top. So that way now it's on the top of it. Some people usually do BP rounds on the bottom, and then they put FMJs. Please don't do that. I see a lot of people doing that in Tarkov. Make sure you put the crappy one first and then the good bullet separately to put it like that, or the preset that I just taught you. And that's basically it with this. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys learned something, and if you do so, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.